And then we have education. Oh, shit. This is how the Post puts it. Education has emerged as one of the downturn's starkest divides. While many highly educated white-collar workers have been able to do their jobs from home, low-wage workers don't have that luxury. The result is workers without any college education are losing their jobs at about 4 times the rate of their college-educated peers. In April, the unemployment rate soared to 21.2% for people with less than a high school degree, surpassing the previous all-time high set in the aftermath of the Great Recession. Now, I know what the right-wing devil fuckers are going to say. Well, you know, the white male Christians who are solidly ensconced in the top 10%. Well, you people ought to get an education. Now, how the fuck do people do that, you son of a bitch, when education in this country has never been an institution where all the students had equal access to all those tools necessary for a good education, starting in fucking kindergarten. And you know it. You know this, you racist pigs. You know this. But you just look the other, hey, well, you know, not my fault that you wound up pushing a broom. Yes, it is. White man, yes, it is. Of course it is. It's my fault, too, truth seekers. And it's because we whites, I'm talking about the majority. I'm not talking about individuals. Maybe you're one of those individuals who busted your ass for equal protection, equal rights. Okay, I respect that. I've done my little bit, too, on radio. But I'm talking about white folk in general. We have not put our asses on the line for equality. Equality of opportunity. That's all I'm talking about. Equality of opportunity and equal justice under the law. As a mass, we white people have just gone our merry fucking way, looking the other way to all this. Oh, what? What's the population? What's the black population in prison? God damn, those people ought to get a job. Those people ought to get an education. Those people, the ones that we whites have done, I'm not talking about you. I know you're listening to this. You're going, what the fuck's he talking about? I'm not talking about me. But we whites who have made not a goddamn bit of effort to get rid of economic and justice disparity in this country. I'm not talking about you. I know you were in the march. So have I. I've been in marches. I've carried signs. Equal protection, equal justice. Yo, yeah. You know what I'm talking about. So don't be surprised when some of the white people that you know, if you mention this to them, they put that dumb fuck blank expression on their face like, well, I ain't never called anybody a nigger. Jesus Christ. I've been looking at old videos. The attempt by, 9 high school students to integrate Central High in Little Rock, Arkansas during Eisenhower era. And the governor there, Orville Faubus, what the fuck kind of a name is that? You know, saying, oh no, that's not going to happen. And he calls out the National Guard, the National fucking Guard, to stop these 9 black kids from enrolling in a public high school that their parents were paying taxes for, you know, the same shit. Then when Eisenhower nationalized the Arkansas National Guard, now all of a sudden they're working for the federal government. And I could see the videos, I watched the videos, while these now nationalized National Guardsmen with fixed bayonets. Do you know what fixed bayonets means? It means you're going to be in close combat. Fixed bayonets. Marching 9 black kids, 8 because one of them was sick that day or something. She didn't show up for the entry into the school. And these black kids surrounded by military people in full combat gear with fixed bayonets to get them into a fucking high school. And then, of course, you have that ignorant son of a bitch, George Wallace. I'm standing in the door, University of Alabama. Segregation today, up my ass, and forever tomorrow or something. I don't know. Somebody wrote it down. I lost it. Oh. No, I know. You never said to black people, get the fuck out of my school. I know. I understand that. Neither have I. That doesn't mean shit. I'm sorry, it just doesn't mean shit. Because by the same token, you and I have not worked together to organize some sort of education revolution in this country that says, you know, if people don't have if everybody doesn't have equal opportunity education, then by fucking God, nobody is going to have it. Injustice for one person is injustice for everybody. That's something we white people just don't get because we've never been on the shitty end of the stick. Oh, look, I'm making generalizations here. I know a lot of white people have suffered. I understand that. But I'm not talking about that. You know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about institutionalized racism. I'm talking about the shit that's been done to people so that when the people of color, so when something like this happens, the fucking hammer comes down on them 10 times as hard as the hammer comes down on white people. And I know a lot of white people, they've seen their relatives die, but the majority of deaths, my white brothers and sisters, have not been white people. Not here in Georgia, not in New York, not in Phoenix, not any fucking place. Why is that? Is this virus going around saying, oh, look, there's some white people. I'll get to them later. Where's some black? Oh, there they are. There's those black folks. Zoom! No, that's not happening. But because of our system, black people are more prone to cardiovascular disease. They're more prone to diabetes. And therefore, they're more prone to this virus. So it's always been, man. That's, you know, what the fuck, Malloy? You can't change that. Yeah. Yes, you can. We just haven't. Well, Congress has approved nearly $3 trillion in aid. A lot of people haven't seen it yet. Huh? I bet you a lot of them are non-Caucasian. You think? Yeah. Millions, it says here, are still battling outdated websites and jammed phone lines to try to get unemployment aid and or a relief check. Economists are urging Congress to act now to ensure aid does not end this summer when the unemployment rate is still likely to be at historic levels. And this is what that cracker of ass motherfucker over in South Carolina, Lindsey slave-owning Graham, what did he say the other day? With the other senator from South Carolina, Scott, in tow? Well, this shit's not, over my dead body are we going to extend unemployment beyond, July 15th? Over your dead body? Careful there, Lindsey. And Tim Scott, I said this the other day. What the fuck? What have you been smoking, Tim Scott? You're siding because Tim Scott agrees. Tim fucking Scott agrees. And yeah, he's a black American. That's right, of course he is. So why is he hitching his wagon to Lindsey Graham's ass? What's up with that, huh? But Tim Scott's saying the same thing. I expect Lindsey Graham to say, no, fuck these people. Fuck these people. The majority of voters in South Carolina, Lindsey, are black folk. I expect Lindsey Graham to say, over my dead body, these people are not getting another dime. But Tim Scott, oh, come on. Come on. This is sad. This is burdensome, what I'm about to say, but it's so fucking true. Every black legislator in this country from county commission to U.S. senator. Every black legislator carries the burden of inequality and slavery and a higher death rate and a higher disease rate and a higher unemployment rate of black folk on his back. Sorry, that's the way it is. History determined by this capitalist system. Put that burden on your fucking back, Tim Scott. So what are you going to do? You're going to side with Lindsey Graham and say, yeah, I'm going to perpetrate it. You perpetrating motherfucker. Are you really going to do that? Well, I shouldn't put it that way, Tim Scott. You've already done it. God damn.
Hi, Truth Seekers. Kathy Malloy here. During this global crisis, take care of yourselves and your family. Maybe catch up on your Malloy cast. We are 100% Truth Seeker supported, as you know, and over the last year, we've become a lean, mean, two-person broadcasting machine. We've tightened our belts so Mike can keep screaming into the night because we are committed to this fight. We won't surrender the airwaves or our country to the flying monkey fascists as long as you're joining us around the campfire. And by that, I mean supporting this program by funding Resistance Radio on Patreon. Any amount helps keep it lit and keep the lights on in the Malloy home studio. Patron supporters will have exclusive access to a special patron-only weekly broadcast, which will likely include me and possibly Molly. We also have some nice thank you gifts like an exclusive patron Truth Seeker t-shirt. Visit MikeMalloy.com and click on the big patron link on the main page. You can't miss it, and we can't do it without you.